So we obviously all by now know that this past Sunday against the Broncos wasn't Dak's best game. You know, fresh off of a missed week with that calf. Maybe he was just a little antsy, a little excited, maybe a little bit rushed. No pun intended there. Knowing that, you know, the weak side of their front five on the offensive line wasn't going to be sealed off by All-Pro Tyron Smith. So not exactly sure what to attribute some of the shortcomings to, at least as far as Dak is concerned. Here's a play where it's just an uncharacteristic mistake or miss from our quarterback. Now, again, there's going to be things that when you slow it down and have all these different fancy camera angles and reviewing things differently, we'll always see stuff that quarterbacks can't really in full time. But this, again, is just something kind of uncharacteristic. So we'll kind of run the tape here. You'll see immediately, though, the Broncos are going to be in kind of this zone underneath. You see two safeties lined up here, Kareem Jackson and Justin Simmons. Pre-snap, but they're going to roll a little post-snap disguise. You'll see Justin Simmons kind of bail. And let's just roll that and you guys can see. Here he is up here, bailing down. So they're showing, this is basically single high safety cover one, and lots of zone underneath. And then basically when man gets to your zone, you are turning it into man coverage. And we'll see eventually Kareem Jackson ends up just running with CeeDee Lamb. But what I'm concerned with, or what I thought was interesting, was Dak had CeeDee right when he wanted to, right originally where the play was designed. It was actually a well-designed play, in my opinion. And here we'll see it again. I also want to point out, watch Tony Pollard on this blitz pickup here. Once Cedric Wilson gets set in motion, you're going to see number 23 here for the Broncos, Kyle Fuller. He's kind of their slot corner, their nickel cover guy. Once Cedric Wilson comes in motion, there's really no single man on the other side of the ball running with him. Dak immediately knows it's some type of zone coverage. They're just going to replace that motion receiver, and Kyle Fuller is going to end up just shooting that outside gap and end up blitzing from the nickel position. So we'll see that here. But watch Tony pick it up, just boom, completely sticks him. And same is true for Dalton Schultz as well. Actually turned out to be really good pass protection there. So here's what I ultimately wanted to look at. We'll see it from this view first. Perfect blitz pickup here from Tony Pollard. Dalton Schultz seals off this backside, this weak side. He's got Cedric Wilson over here in the flat. It's covered, but really two defenders are kind of keying on him. So that check down is immediately taken away, but you'll see the play action takes Dak's vision right back to the middle of the field. And he's going to have CeeDee right here in his plane of sight. And for some reason, this is a 1st and 10 play, by the way, but you can see CeeDee, Dak just completely bails. And to this side of the formation, you got to remember there's only one receiver over here available to throw to. And once you immediately start to bail, throwing on the run, the field drastically and exponentially shrinks as far as your ability to throw to certain areas. So it just makes things a little bit easier for the defense to cover, and it makes your throwing window shrink. So again, we'll look at it from this other view here. Once again, great blitz pickup from Tony Pollard. Dalton Schultz does a decent job sealing off that edge. Cedric Wilson is over here in the flat, kind of really occupying Ronald Darby here. They kind of lose track of CeeDee Lamb. He's in no man's land, but Dak is looking this direction right now. He's got CeeDee right there for at least a 15-yard gain if he'll just set his feet and hit him. Now again, this is not to be nitpicky, not to critique, just to point out certain things that the Cowboys had opportunities to attack through the air, this Denver Broncos defense, and just weren't able to execute. So hopefully those things will get corrected. I have no concerns about that moving forward. Thanks for watching, guys.